Tonight here we begin a series of reports on faith in America. We are a deeply religious nation. Surveys show 90% of us believe in God, a quarter of us go to church once a week, but beliefs are changing. Here is NBC's Lee Cowan.
From cavernous cathedrals to stunning synagogues to any mosque on Main Street, there are more organized, active religions in the U.S. than anywhere else. But that diversity,
bringing in the flood,
can bring division. Muslims have been kicked off planes, Jewish synagogues are still a target, and Mormonism is sometimes painted as nothing more than a cult. But despite it all, researchers say we're actually becoming more tolerant than ever. A recent study done by the Pew Research Center shows 53% of Americans do have a favorable view of both Mormons and Muslims. But more than half admit they know little or nothing about either faith.
The nature of religion's role in America is changing, and it's becoming more individual and less organized.
In 1993, about 9% of Americans claimed to have no religion. But by last year, that number had almost doubled to nearly 16%.
Those having the toughest time keeping members are Protestants. In fact, for the first time in more than 200 years, Protestants are teetering on the brink of no longer being the religious majority in this country.
Interfaith marriages and the growing immigrant population have contributed to the decline. For Joyce Litoff, though, it was a struggle to find a more modern fit to her faith.
I didn't want my friends to think I was a religion of the month club kind of person.
She has been around the religious block, raised Catholic, married a Jew, her children are Jewish, but she feels the most comfortable right here at the Baha'i Temple, a faith some 6 million strong that draws on almost every religious tradition.
We recognize all of the world's great religions as speaking the truth.
The truth. Mark Twain once said that man is the only animal who's got true religion. Several of them. That, it seems, was never more true than it is today. Lee Cowan, NBC News, Chicago.